What's up, everybody? This is Tech Shark coming at you after being sick for a good bit. So, got a little update for everybody. I actually ended up going to locals this Sunday. Started feeling a little bit better, and I ran my prophecy deck. Hopefully, I was able to. Luckily, I was able to get the last two cards I need for my prophecy deck, which was Masters and Tower, and I did. So I ended up running it. So these first row of cards that we're gonna look at, cards I cited out when I played mono-mermails, and I actually won against them. The only thing is I ended up having to drop Sunday because time was just going on a little bit longer than what I had intended. So yeah, that kind of bites. But hopefully next time I go, I'll be able to play for the whole thing. And if I do, I'll probably end up getting a box. And if I get a box, I'll probably open it up on YouTube. But I'll go ahead and get into what I cited out from mono-mermails. So we got one diffusion wave motion, Gaga magician, prophecy of strength, or strength of prophecy, stoic, effect veiler, Gaga magician second, and MST. These 7 I felt that I could do without. Pretty much playing mono-mermail, there's no need for a little bit slower cards. Pretty much what I feel to be tech choices, except for possibly effect veiler. But excuse me, when playing other decks, I think these cards can be very effective. That's why I actually have them in. But for the mermails, you just need to go hard, and you need to go as fast as possible to win, or you need to change up the tempo to where it suits you, to where instead of them going boom, 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 OTK, I win, you change the pace up to where you're in control. You dictate what goes on, what gets summoned, what doesn't, what can be played, what can't. And that's what I did. My second row of cards will show this. I pretty much went all traps against mono-mermails, and it shut them down hard. I originally only had one, ended up trading for a second, or actually traded for 2 more, because this card will be good against evil swarms when Ophion comes out or is legal. This card will be good against Ophion. So I ended up getting 2 more, so I got a play set now. The card is really good. So let's go ahead and go back. Got 2 deep prisons. Was it Mermail, Atlantean, Mermail, was it 24 attacker? Whenever he wants to attack, go ahead and remove him. The rank 7 exceeds whenever he wants to attack. Got these, got your monster skill drain. Boom. Debunk for the hand traps or effects that are going off in the hand or in the graveyard. Stopping those. Rivalry of Warlord. They run with fish, aqua, and sea serpents. That's limiting the amount of plays that they can actually play. So certain effects can go off, certain ones can't. So I'm dictating what can and what cannot. And then Void Trap Hole, just for whenever they want to special summon something out of their hand to the field, I go ahead and hit it. Whenever your opponent special summons a monster or monsters with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effect of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and if you do, destroy it. So I was thinking, I had a dimensional slice, which pretty much does the same thing when your opponent special summons. You can remove it from play instead. But I decided to go on void trap holes. I couldn't find any more dimensional slice, so I went with void trap hole for next best thing, and then I was able to find 2 more, so that worked out even better. And then I got 4 more cards that you can possibly side in if you didn't want to choose from any one of these 7 that I have up here. Dimensional Fissure, be real good. None of their cards are going to the graveyard, so they won't be getting their effects. They won't be able to blow things up as easily, and anything that is going to the graveyard, instead of going to the graveyard monster-wise, it's going to be getting removed from play. Spells and traps, they still go to the graveyard, but monsters are getting removed from play. That's a good thing. And then I got 2 Prohibition. Pretty much they want to summon out any monster, they want to special summon, whatever, that they're going to need for their OTK or for their big push. You go ahead, Prohibition, call that card, they can't set it. What I was thinking about doing is the Exceed that pops your back row and the one that pops a monster. I was thinking about playing. Because if you do that, then that's 6 monsters that they automatically cannot use, and their hands go get cloggy, and they can't do anything. The one good thing also, everybody likes to side out their MSTs or Heavy Storms against Prophecy players, and I like that fact. That was my one big thing going into my locals tournament, knowing that I had for me. Nobody was expecting me to have traps, so I ran 2 Mirror Forces in my main deck. Never sided them out, and people ran into them all day Sunday, and it just messed their decks up so bad. They'd have 3-4 monsters on board. I played, Frog Monarchs. Sat there, summoned Caius, banished High Priestess. I had face down, ran right into Mirror Force. Next turn, summoned Breaker, attack for game. Stuff like that. Catching people off guard. So that helped out a lot. Hopefully this will help out other people as well. Things that you may want to look at siding in. The deck has a lot of potential because, yet again, when I was playing a mono-mermail player, I ended up changing up the pace so much. He had no cards in hand, 1 back row, no monsters on the field. I had 2 monsters on the field, tower, and 2 in the back row. And one of my monsters I had on the field were High Priestess, and I think it was a Breaker. And I had, I think, 1 or 2 cards in hand. So I was in control. Excuse me. So, hopefully this helps you guys out. This is Tech Shark, and I'm out.